gesture was part of incentive programs dedicated to empowering future leaders in the state. Omorola Ubenji reports that the bursary was given to students of various categories.
This event unveiled the payment of 2023-2024 Osrc scholarship scheme for indigenous students of the oil-producing areas in Ondo State. Addressing the gathering, wife of Ondo State Governor Oluwaseun Ayedatiwa said this administration is committed to ensuring that every child has access to quality education, thereby fostering a society where every individual can reach their full potential. According to her, Governor Ayedatiwa has placed the welfare of people of the state the main focus of the government's ease policy thrust by improving education standard, economic empowerment, healthcare development, infrastructure renewal, and security stability.
This is why the Ayedatiwa administration, through Osrc and the State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, is investing heavily in innovating and constructing public schools, supplying textbooks and learning material, training teachers to deliver quality education, providing chairs, lockers and other resources to improve the learning environment.
She charged the beneficiaries on good representation of the state in their respective professions. Chairman of the Commission, Olabi Uruyi, while commending the governor's fast approval and release of the commission fee of 33.8 billion naira budget, the highest ever, maintained its commitment in empowering young people to pursue their dreams without fear of financial burden. He said the commission is dedicated to improving staff welfare, providing a conducive office environment, and investing in continuous capacity building to strengthen and motivate the commission's workforce. The Osrc boss, however, pleaded with the state government to increase the commission's allocation from 40% to 55% of the 13% oil derivation fund.
The debt has overtaken what we are collecting. It's no longer working. There's nothing that 40%, 30% derivation can do. So we are using this opportunity to appeal to Mr. Governor and to our leaders and the members of assembly members that are here that we are asking for 1 years and 55% henceforth.
Representative of the student body at the national level, Franklin Amwa, lauded the intervention and pleaded for increment. Omorola Ubenji, Osrc News.
Staying with education, about 200 secondary school students in the federal local government area of Ondo State have commenced a one-week Digitech training at the Public Service Training Institute, PSTI, Ilaramoke. The program, jointly powered by the Institute of Federal Local Government, the National Assembly member representing the constituency, alongside other stakeholders, is aimed at molding a new generation of future tech giants. Omorola Ubenji again reports that the Director General of the PSTI, Olumide Ashere, said the participants were carefully selected from across the secondary schools in the council area.
These young minds were drawn from various secondary schools in the federal local government to participate in a summer tech clinic with experts in the world of technology. The program, themed Digitech 2025, goes beyond technical skills. It is about building confidence, fostering teamwork, and instilling the ethical responsibilities that come with creating technology.
Welcome you to this
in his address, the Permanent Secretary and Director General of PSTI, Dr. Olumide Ashere, said that in line with the at-ease agenda of Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, the initiative is to revolutionize the development trajectory of society by focusing on community support initiatives. According to him, the computer training will go a long way in transforming a federal local government into a forward-looking community.
We implore our distinguished guests to encourage our community leaders and youth to patronize our world-class state-of-the-art tech infrastructure, such as the 250-unit desktop computer CBT center with desktops on computer, with internet, with solar, everything.
The Alara Oba Abiodun Adefenti said the gesture would no doubt expose young minds to the world of technology, urging them to maximize the opportunity.
We are not doing this for you so that you will be able to make big money. But what I will say, despite the fact that you are concentrating your studies, please find the other way around. Have another establishment, have another opportunity of bringing yourself a higher status in life.
Member Idori Ifedoro Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, represented by Oluwole Fakologbon, noted that since the world has gone digital, it is imperative to carry the young along.
In the society, everything is going digital. So the new system is digitalizing as you speak now. Very soon, you know, we'll be having digital learning, digital dialogue, everything digital. So it's an opportunity for them to have such program.
Declaring the program open, Chairman of Ifedoro Local Government, Ajibola Oladipupo, said the initiative is to prepare the students for the future, as computer knowledge has become a necessity in competing favorably with global standards.
Dear students, I want you to take this training seriously. What you learn here can be the foundation for career in technology, innovation, entrepreneurship, and even governance.
Others, including Ondo State Algon Chairman Benga Fashua, lauded the initiative, describing it as a unique opportunity for securing the future of society.
This initiative will not only broaden their horizon, but also ignite their passion to science, to technology, to engineering, even mathematics, fields that are critical to national development.
I want to please give them 100% attendance and support. Listen to what they are teaching you. This program, to my belief, will complement what we are doing in the classroom.
For the next 7 days, participants will be trained by computer scientists in various aspects of ICT, programming, software development, and more. Omoniola Humbeji, Osrc News.
Away from education, in response to growing concerns over malnutrition and food insecurity in Nigeria, Ondo State House of Assembly Committee on Nutrition and Food Security has convened a high-level stakeholders meeting in Akure. The meeting followed alarming national statistics and the recent inauguration of a federal government high-level board aimed at combating malnutrition across the country. House of Assembly correspondent Omoshilola Desoy Ajayi now reports.
In response to the growing threat of child malnutrition and food insecurity in Nigeria, Ondo State stakeholders have assembled in Akure to discuss effective strategies in tackling the crisis at state level. The meeting, convened by the Ondo State House of Assembly Committee on Nutrition and Food Security, brought together policymakers, development partners, health experts, and civil society groups. The central theme focused on aligning state-level interventions with the federal government's renewed efforts to combat malnutrition. The Speaker of the Ondo State House of Assembly, Olamide Oladiji, reaffirmed the legislature's commitment to combating malnutrition and food insecurity, describing the twin challenges as urgent threats to the state's development.
As the Speaker of Ondo State House of Assembly, I want to assure you of our commitment to address this challenge, and we recognize the devastating impact of malnutrition on our citizens, particularly children. The statistics are alarming. This number demands our attention and collective action.
Declaring the meeting open, the Speaker urged all stakeholders to work together in building a healthier and more food-secure Ondo State.
These stakeholders and esteemed guests, let us work together to build a healthier, more secure future for our state. With this few words,
Chairman of the House Committee on Nutrition and Food Security, Nelson Akishoroju, expressed grave concern over recent statistics from UNICEF and the National Bureau of Statistics, which show that over 35 million Nigerian children under 5 suffer from some form of malnutrition, with stunting and wasting rates globally. While applauding the federal government's recent inauguration of a high-level board on nutrition and food security, the lawmaker described the move a step in the right direction and emphasized the need for domesticated actions and state-level ownership to ensure the effectiveness of national policies.
To further drive this initiative, our committee will soon organize a workshop to inaugurate Nutrition and Food Security Committee in all the 18 local government areas in Ondo State. This will enable us to take the fight against malnutrition to the grassroots level, ensuring that every community has access to critical nutrition support.
Some of the stakeholders who spoke on the initiative highlighted the state's ongoing efforts, including nutrition-sensitive agricultural program, school feeding initiatives, and community-based nutrition education. Others who called for increased budgetary allocation, cross-sector collaboration, and timely implementation of nutrition policies also emphasized the need for data-driven planning and inclusive stakeholder engagement. They therefore pledged to support public enlightenment campaigns at the grassroots while urging parents to adopt healthy feeding practices. Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi, Osrc News.
The Department of State Services, DSS, has urged the Federal High Court in Abuja to deny bails to 5 men standing trial over their alleged involvement in the June 5, 2022 terror attack on St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church, Owo, which left about 40 worshippers dead and over 100 injured. Department of State Services, in a counter-affidavit to the defendant's bail application, warned that the men had alleged ties to foreign terrorist fighters linked to the Al-Shabaab group and could abscond if released. The defendants were arraigned on August 11 on 9 counts bordering on terrorism. DSS argued that granting bail would endanger the safety of witnesses and compromise the trial. The service disclosed that it is currently investigating the leads with a view to apprehending those individuals planning to intimidate witnesses and compromise the trial in the interest of the applicants. Nigeria's youths are not just leaders of tomorrow, they are citizens of today, visible in our classrooms, markets, offices, and streets, searching for a future worth staying for. Despite Nigeria's economic prowess and youthful demographic, millions of young people are left behind, struggling with unemployment, limited opportunities, and dwindling hope. Omoriola Ugbenji reports on the challenges facing Nigerian youths, their root causes, and the possible way forward.
According to the Nigeria Youth Sustainable Development Goals report, young people constitute about 70% of the country's population. They stand at a crossroads, grappling with unemployment, poor access to quality education, insecurity, and shrinking economic opportunities. Yet, they remain the nation's greatest hope for the future.
The only thing we need to do is to persuade them, beg them, that if there's any way they can help us by increasing the standard of living of Nigerians, things will get better.
Youth advocate Dotun Ojon emphasizes the need for Nigerian youths to believe in government initiatives and harness the opportunities they provide.
Nobody can actually succeed in a community that it does not believe in. That's why governments across the world are trying to deliberately embark on projects that will make their youthful populace actually believe in the government. When they believe in the government, it gives them a wing to actually fly. But in a situation where they think that the government is not working for them, they think that the government is against them, that they think that the government does not understand them, it becomes exceedingly difficult, if not practically impossible, for them to actually thrive. So as government is building roads, building bridges and all of that, there must be deliberate investment in programs that will make the youthful populace to believe that the government is actually working for them.
Renowned educationist Professor Olu Aderounmu says the solution lies in coordinated action, job opportunity through entrepreneurship and agriculture, stronger investment in skills training, education reform, and a security framework that allows young people to thrive.
When we were growing up, we were taught to use our hands and brains and whatever. But these days, we were taught algebra, multiplication, subtraction, addition, and the rest in mathematics and other subjects. But now the average student in Nigeria today can hardly, if you tell him or her 9 and 7, he or she doesn't know. She has to resort to either the telephone or something else to get the correct answer. We were taught, we memorized all those things, we knew all those things. Our girls in those days were sent to institutions where they were taught knitting, sewing, all those minor things instill some kind of discipline in students or in our youths.
No doubt, the challenges are many: unemployment, insecurity, poor education, as well as social vices, but so are the possibilities. In every community, there are stories of resilience, innovation, and determination. If Nigeria can match the ambition of its youth with opportunity, safety, and skills, then the promise of this generation will not only be kept, it will transform the nation. Omorola Humbeji, Osrc News.
The Nigeria Society of Engineers Akura branch is set to celebrate the 2025 Engineering Week with a grand dinner and award night. Our correspondent Abidemi Akinrotoye reports that the celebration will climax with a Thanksgiving service on Sunday.
The 2025 Engineering Week, themed Engineering for a Better Nigeria, Innovation and Progress in Challenging Times, promises a week-long showcase of engineering excellence. Addressing journalists, the Akure branch chairman of NCE, David Adeleye, unveiled a series of activities designed to highlight the profession's pivotal role in national development.
On the 6th day, which is on Saturday, induction, dinner and award will commence by 3 p.m. and the lecture will be delivered by Engineer Charles Adebule Alade FNSC, CEO of Tempo Groups of Company, and which the team we said the other time, Engineering for a Better Nigeria, Innovation and Progress in Challenging Time. So on Sunday, which is the graph now, we take the Thanksgiving Day, the 10-minute service at RCCG, Victory Mega Parish, 8:30 a.m. at Promise 9 in Ondo Road, that is opposite Custom Junction. So after our whole program, we go to church, as we go to mosque on Friday, we go and give the glory and honor to who deserve it, which is the God Almighty.
Organizers say the prestigious event will bring together engineers, industry leaders, and key stakeholders to recognize outstanding achievements that drive innovation and progress in the country.
When we came up on board, by God's grace, this fall, we try to do some innovation. We try to make our own impact. The lighting, the painting and painting, all the buildings, the solar light. I think we have about 5 of it. We make sure that this our environment is lighting at every point in time. And we also constitute committees into different committees. In the course of the year, that 2024-2025 executive committee time, we increased by 42 members in our corporate members.
A major highlight of the interactive session was addressing a common misconception that engineering is a male-dominated profession. The engineers used the platform to dispel the notion. stressing that the field is open to all genders and backgrounds.
What happens is that we go to secondary schools, mostly we target the female girls schools like St. Louis, Tiwashaye. We go there, we give them career talk to encourage them that engineering is not a course for just the boys, that is for boys and girls. And most times we really monitor them to their university level, that we sometimes will even help them in their admission to get to do engineering courses.
As the 2025 Engineering Week progresses towards the dinner and award night, the celebration reflects NSC's unwavering commitment to promoting excellence, fostering innovation, and shaping the future of engineering in Nigeria. Spanning across the nation with over 80 branches, the Nigerian Society of Engineers continues to play a pivotal role in shaping the profession, advancing national growth and development. Abidemi Akinrotoye, Osrc News.
Now talking entertainment, Goldberg, one of Nigeria's leading breweries and a dominant player in the beer market, has contributed over $2.2 billion to the nation's economy. Renowned for celebrating Nigeria's rich cultural heritage, the premium lager continues to host its signature takeover parties across states, empowering consumers and promoting cultural pride. In its latest show of appreciation, the brand staged a colorful event in Akure, bringing together consumers, friends, and artists to celebrate resilience and golden moments. Blessing Obe tells us more.
The International Cultural and Event Center, the Dome, came alive as the Goldberg Takeover Party thrilled guests in grand style. Despite the raining weather, fun seekers trooped out in large numbers for a night of music, culture, and community bonding. The atmosphere was electric with high-energy performances from top artists, keeping the crowd entertained.
DJ I got just 15 seconds. Hey! 15 seconds.
Senior brand manager Goldberg, Kunle Aroyeun, said the platform is designed to showcase Yoruba culture, reward loyal consumers, and empower communities.
This is our way of saying thank you to our consumers. So for this evening, we have brought a very interesting experience through our musical platform, Goldberg Takeover. The platform is to enable people to experience the gold standard experience from the gold standard beer, Goldberg Premium Lager beer.
A raffle draw segment spiced up the evening as lucky winners walked away with prizes ranging from fans to headsets and power banks. For many, it was indeed a golden experience.
I feel good. I really need it though. I feel
The night's highlight was a DJ battle featuring two of Akure's finest disc jockeys going head to head, setting the floor ablaze with thrilling mixes. The takeover party remains one of Goldberg's flagship events, a perfect blend of music, fun, and cultural celebration, reaffirming the brand's commitment to Nigerian's entertainment industry. Blessing Obe, Osrc News.
And that does it on Sunshine Reports. Many thanks for watching. Good afternoon.